The world of railways can be great fun, and thousands, if not millions, of people around the world enjoy going out to watch, ride, photograph, and film trains, even if they're not dedicated rail fans. But it can also be dangerous, especially given the heavy vehicles and the long distances needed for them to stop. Most of us rail fans know to go about the hobby from a safe distance, not just because trespassing is dangerous, stupid, and illegal, but also because it's still possible to get good shots of the trains without getting stupidly close. Case in point, this scene with a pair of EDI Comenge EMUs approaching Mooney Ponds, recorded in June 2024. As for level crossings, be they road and footpath or pedestrian-only crossings, these are the only places where it's safe to cross the track if there's no underpass or overbridge. In any case, and even on a line without a particularly frequent train service, such as the Taranaki line north of Hawera, it's always important to look both ways before crossing the railway line, for the same reason why looking both ways before crossing the street is important. Fortunately, I haven't yet seen or heard of any incidents in my lifetime where someone has attempted to drive around the barriers as a train is approaching, but you'd have to be pretty bloody dense if you think that's something worth trying. It's sad, or rather infuriating, to still hear of near hits and collisions at railway crossings despite all the measures in place to prevent such accidents. Those loud metal beasts can easily turn you into organ sludge if you're not careful. And if anyone tries to beat the train through the crossing, well, what else am I supposed to say aside from, what absolute bloody idiots? It shouldn't be too hard to figure out what has priority through a railway crossing. Even when travelling at low speed, say around 20 km per hour, trains absolutely cannot stop on a dime. Especially since we don't have dimes in New Zealand. Nor are they able to swerve out of the way to avoid obstacles. Remember that, besides your family, the driver is also seriously affected by that sort of incident. Indeed, there's not much else he or she can do besides blast the horn and slam on the emergency brakes. And even if there's no crash, the driver can still be left in a pretty bad state of shock. So if you're out by a railway track for any reason besides rail fanning, safety is an essential thing to keep in mind. Remember to not get too close to the track, and take your headphones out and look up from your phone as you walk up to a crossing. I refer motorists to a quote from Operation Lifesaver in the United States. Lose a minute, not your life. Although considering how long some of those freight trains can be in the PSA era, it's more like lose 5 or 6 minutes. Anyway, for the love of God, don't be a dumbass and mess with the infrastructure either. We don't want a repeat of what that one idiot did to the ES44AC and SD70ACE in Nebraska, nor do any of us want to catch a possibly fatal collision or derailment on camera. And to the railway companies, not all of us are idiotic foamers, as hard as that may be to believe, and the good rail fans should not be treated like the absolute scum of the earth by station staff. I speak from experience on that front.